Okay, hi everybody. So I'm more in love with the senior U.S. official was going to be. We're looking forward to welcoming. I'm going to ask the press, we're not filming right now, please. So the film...
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Rندة أبوالعزم. I'm a television journalist. I'm currently working as the العربية Cairo bureau chief, and I will be the moderator. I'm very proud to be the moderator of such an important event today. But first of all, let me welcome Mr. Secretary, the Secretary of the United States, Mr. Anthony Blinken, to this meeting and to this session. He just arrived to Cairo in a 2-day visit as his first stop that takes him a 3-day travel to Egypt, to Israel, to the West Bank. Thank you very much. We know how busy your schedule is, but you prioritized such a meeting today with those distinguished group of young Egyptian leaders from all aspects. I can see a surgeon, environmentalist, fashion designer, filmmaker, athletes, undergraduates from all aspects of majors. That tells how important this meeting, and I'd like to know the importance of such a meeting and why are we here. But let me first greet Shireen. Shireen, she arrived at 5 a.m. this morning, Shireen Alam. She's a surgeon. She came from a 15-hour trip by train from Aswan, where she's working to be with us today. So thank you very much, Shireen, and thanks for everybody for taking the effort. Mr. Secretary.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, first of all, thank you. So we made just about an equal journey because actually I think you traveled a little bit further. It took you maybe just a little bit longer. No, it's really wonderful to be here in this truly historic institution that has brought Egyptians and Americans together for so many years and continues to do that, continues to build such strong bonds between our people, especially our young people, and has been training Egyptians and Americans alike. And it's something we place great value in. And yes, this is my first, literally first stop in Egypt over the next 2 or 3 days in Egypt, and then heading to Israel, to the West Bank. But I wanted to start here for a couple of reasons. The main reason is this. As we're looking at the partnership between the United States and Egypt, a strategic partnership that is of great consequence to the United States, we know that going forward, that partnership ultimately is going to be built and sustained and strengthened by the people here today and the people that you represent. 60% of the population in Egypt, of course, is 25 years old or younger. So this is an incredibly dynamic and youthful place. It's important for us not just to engage government to government, as important as that is, but to engage with every segment of society, and again, especially the rising generation of Egyptians, because quite literally you will be the ones making this country. And you will be the ones who are going to carry forward the relationship with the United States. So it was important for me, for us to get a chance really to hear from you. I hope as much as you may hear from me. We want to know what's on your minds, what you're thinking about, what you're concerned about, and how you're looking at things. Because for me, the most important thing is this. Just because we've done something one way for the last 50 years doesn't mean we need to do it the same way for the next 50 years. And for those of us in positions of responsibility, it's vitally important that we're constantly asking ourselves questions, hearing questions from others, and particularly thinking about new and different ways to do things. The things that you're all engaged in so many different ways, whether it's dealing with climate change, and I know we'll want to talk about that, especially coming off of COP, whether it's finding ways to build genuinely sustainable economic growth that empowers every segment of society, notably women, whether it's looking at the challenges that we're facing globally and that affect Egyptians and Americans as well, from global health to the challenges of food insecurity. All of these things I know are front and center in your own concern and your own thinking, but we want to know, we want to understand how we can best partner together and also to, again, listen to your ideas, listen to your thoughts. One of the things we established recently was a council of advisors for the ambassador, a youth council. But what's so important about it is, and I know some of you are participating in that, what's really important about it is it's not just designed to advise our team and our ambassador on so-called youth issues. It's designed to advise him and the team on every issue of concern to both of our societies, because your voices, your views, your perspectives, your ideas, your insights are by definition going to be different than the ones that we have, that people who are a little bit older, like me, may have. And we need to be constantly getting that input, getting that advice, getting those ideas. So that's really why I wanted to start here. I think this is the most vital place for making sure that we are thinking together, we are working together as Egyptians, as Americans, but also as global citizens, which our two countries have to be, given the importance that we play. So, in a nutshell, that's why I'm here. You said that we have an incredibly diverse group.
Yes.
I know that. I've seen everyone's backgrounds and biography, and it's kind of intimidating, but we'll do the best we can with that. And I'm really eager to have a conversation. So with that.
Actually, this is a segment of Egyptian future. They represent really the Egyptian future that of youth 20, 30 years ahead of us, and you will be leading this country at one point of time. At this point, I would like to ask my fellow colleagues from the press, please leave with Mr. Jacob. I know it's frustration for but this is how it is. Please, if you can leave now so we can resume our session.